to commemorate the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Japan and Sri Lanka. The number of events organized last year actually evident how strong the relationship between our two countries. Indeed, Japan is not just an Asian country to us Sri Lankans. Japan has been a steadfast partner to Sri Lanka, providing support and assistance in areas such as infrastructure development, education, and cultural exchange. One of the most notable examples of Japan's commitment to Sri Lanka is its support for infrastructure development, particularly in the areas of transportation and energy and mass media, mass communication as well. Japan has provided funding and technical assistance for several major infrastructure projects, including the constructions of highways, ports, and power plants, etc. I must say that all these projects have helped us to spur economic growth, create job opportunities, and improve the standard of living for the people of Sri Lanka. In addition to the economic cooperation, Japan and Sri Lanka have also maintained a strong cultural relationship. Japan and Sri Lanka share a rich cultural heritage, and their people have long been fascinated by each other's customs, traditions, and the way of life. This has led to numerous cultural exchange programs, including students and cultural exchange programs, which have helped to deepen the bond between two countries. As we look to the future, the relationship between Japan and Sri Lanka will continue to grow and evolve. We can expect to see increased collaboration in areas of science and technology and innovations, as well as increased people-to-people exchanges, which means Japan has consistently demonstrated its commitment to Sri Lanka's development, and the two countries have worked together to achieve shared goals and tackle common challenges. I consider Japan is one of the most closest friends of our country, and there is a very strong relationship between Japan and Sri Lanka over years, and hope yet it will continue to many more centuries ahead with no doubt. Therefore, I thank here especially the Independent Television Network Limited, as we call ITN. It's playing a very vital role to strengthen the prevailing relationship between Sri Lanka and Japan by telecasting a very popular Japanese teledrama, Yakko. We will still remember the Oshin, teledrama Oshin, that was a very famous teledrama, attracted our hearts in 1980s. I'm very sure those days, most of our people learned about Japan and Japanese culture by watching Oshin. Lots of children started learning Japanese and Japanese culture, and they loved the character Oshin a lot. Even today, if you ask the reason why the people those who have learned Japanese, why they have learned Japanese, one of the main reasons will be the watching Oshin. Everyone wanted to be like Oshin, and people of Sri Lanka understood we can overcome any challenge by working hard, and especially when it comes to the communication, people learned we can be successful in communication by being polite and respectful. Those cultural values were added to our young people those days by watching Oshin. So I hope, as same as Oshin, our people will love Mineko in this teledrama as well. This will help to remind our memories about Japan and Japanese culture once again. So Mineko will educate our children to work hard and achieve their goals with patience and enthusiasm as good human beings. Therefore, I believe ITN, as one of the most well-known television channels in country, plays a vital role by telecasting this popular teledrama. The morale we get by watching this teledrama will remain over years in new generation. We all know today there is a very big interest in learning foreign languages. Especially, learning Japanese has become more popular and passion today Sri Lanka. When we learn a language, we know we naturally get an opportunity to learn about their culture, about their living and things. Basically, we need to learn about their lifestyle as well. So this learning will lead to a beautiful world with happiness. Learning a culture is not an easy task. It is very difficult to teach the culture on a table. Edward T. Hall explains the culture is similar to the iceberg. I think you may have seen an iceberg on the sea. Hall says that culture can be similarized to an iceberg. Iceberg has two parts. The part which we can see, we call it as visual part, and there's a part that we cannot see, that is we called invisible part. So culture also has these two parts, visible part and invisible part. So what is the visible part? That is the things that we see from outside. Clothing, eating habits, and other manners and customers, most of them we can see from outside, externally. But there is a part that we cannot see in the culture. What are those invisible parts in the culture? Basically, the thinking pattern of the people, the thoughts and beliefs, especially the values and norms, we cannot see them from outside. Sometimes we do not understand why those people are behaving like that. We only focus on the behavior and the things that we can see. So it is very difficult to teach these kind of deep part, the depth of the culture, actually by explaining in words. So I think this is one of the most, the best ways of making awareness about a different culture, showing dramas. And if you can present them through songs, dramas, and films, it will help to people understand the things more effectively. So these dramas promise to be captivative and entertaining, giving you a rare opportunity to delve into rich culture and captivative storytelling of Japan. So therefore, I really appreciate the effort taken by the ITN to build a strong bridge between Japan and Sri Lanka. When it comes to talk about the ITN, it started its journey in 1979. Since then, I think throughout its journey, ITN has remained steadfast in its commitment to bringing quality programming and news to the people of Sri Lanka. Whether it was through converting significant national events or producing entertainment programs, ITN has always been at the forefront of the television industry in Sri Lanka. So therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to thank ITN for taking this valuable decision to telecast this teledrama on ITN. And again, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to the Embassy of Japan in Sri Lanka for supporting Sri Lankans always, especially in critical situations. And my special thank goes to the Japan Foundation for providing the teledrama to telecast on ITN. And I thank the program director and everyone who contributed to make this event a success. In conclusion, the relationship between Japan and Sri Lanka is a strong and enduring one, built on a foundation of mutual respect, cultural exchange, and economic cooperation. I believe that as we move forward, our two countries will continue to work together to achieve shared goals and build a brighter future for the people of Japan and Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Shall we give another round of applause to Professor Dilrukshi Ratnayake for that wonderful keynote address in sharpening the connections of Japan and Sri Lanka, especially the modern cultural ties.
デルシー・ラトナヤク先生、どうもありがとうございました。
With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to get into the story of Mineko. It's a story definitely to be watched by all. To tell you the background of it, Mineko drama is dubbed by the renowned dubbing artists in Sri Lanka, Athula Ransilal and P. Kularatna. Coordination by Tushara Rajasekara and Naomi Vijaysekara. And also a special thanks to the creator and the veteran director Sudath Rohana, Chairman of ITN Sudarshana Gunawardana, and Deputy General Manager Program ITN Sarath Kumara Pereira.
ひよっこというタイトルのこのドラマは2017年4月3日から日本の NHK テレビチャンネルで放送され、平日の朝に放送される朝ドラの一つでした。このドラマは国際交流基金からスリランカに寄贈されたもので、今月13日からシンハラ語の音声でスリランカで放送される予定です。皆様、どんな話だと思いますか？
You definitely heard the background of the story in English through our chairman as well. Therefore, I would like to summarize in Sinhala too. Hiyoko Namin, Japane NHK Rupavahini Nalikave, 2017 අප්‍රේල් 3 වෙනිදා විකාශය වූ මෙම ටෙලිනාට්‍ය සතියේ දිනවල උදෑසන කාලයේහි විකාශය වන අසදුරා ටෙලිනාට්‍ය වර්ගයට අයත් වේ. මෙය එරට 96 වැනි අසදුරා නාට්‍ය ලෙස හඳුන්වයි. අපි දැන් බලමු මේ කතාව මොන වගේ කතාවක්ද කියලා. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the trailer 1 of Mineko. Enjoy.
අලංකාරයි පිරිසිදුයි සිය තාත්තේ ගිහින් එන්න
හොඳයි
තව ටික දවසක් තාත්තා ඔයා හොඳින් ඉන්නව නේද මම උසස් පාසලේ ගත කරන අන්තිම ගිම්හානේ පාඩම් වැඩ ගොඩක් නැහැ වැය කරන්නේ තරම් සල්ලි නැති වුණත් තාත්තා මාව උසස් පාසලකට යවපු එකට මම තාත්තට හදවතින්ම ගොඩාක් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
මේ මගේ ලොකු දුව මිනකු උසස් පෙළ අවසන් වසරේ ඇය ඇතුළු වෙනකොට මේ සමරු පින්තූරය ගන්න කුඩක් අකමැති වුණා. මේ දෙවෙනි දුව චියෝකෝ මේ පුතා සුසුමු මේ මගේ බිරිඳ.
මිනෙකෝ තාතා ගොයන් කපන්න එනවද? ආවම විනෝදෙමු කියන්න.
හපොයි බෑ. තාත්තා ඉන්නේ ටික දවසයි. කොහෙත් මේක නම් කියන්න බෑ.
තාත්තා මෙහෙ එන්න කවද්ද? තාත්තා මෙහෙ එන්න කවද්ද?
ගොයන් කපද්දී ටික කාලයයිනේ.
එහෙනම් ටික කාලයක් ඉවසමු.
ඔන්න මම ආවා. කොහොම ස්තුතියි මාව එක්කන් යන්නවට ස්තුතියි. ස්තුතියි.
පිළිගන්නවා.
මම ආවා. ඔයා කතා කරන්න වැඩිහිටියෙක් වගේ නිමිනිකෝ.
ඉතින් මම දැන් ලොකුයිනේ.
ඇත්තටම
තාත්තා හොඳින්ද?
කොන් දෙකක් කුමයි. දැන් වයසයිනේ.
යථාභි පවුලේ හැමෝම අස්වැන්න නෙලන්න මහන්සි වුණාට බොහෝම ස්තුතියි. තාත්තා හොඳින් වැඩ කරන්න. ගිහින් එන්න.
මිනිකෝ
මේ මොකක්ද?
කරන්න හිතුණා.
තාත්තා නවත්තන්නකෝ.
පරිස්සමෙන්.
හොඳයි.
ගොවිපලද පාසලද දන්නේ වැඩපලද හුරු කම්දිනන්නේ
දෙමව්පිය සුව සුවඳ තුරුලින් අලුත් දේවල් සොයා යන්නේ
මිනේ කොරන් දියදී දයාදර දියදී
නොදන්න ලිපිනයක්. ටෝකියෝ වලින් අපේ පාර්සල ආයෙ ඇවිල්ලා. ඒ ලිපිනේ කවුරුත් නැතිලු. මිනිකෝගේ ලියුමත් ඇවිල්ලා.
අම්මට කරදරයක් නැතුව ඇති නේද?
මම හොයන්න කියන්නේ නිකන් සංක්‍රමණික කම්කරුවෙක් නෙමෙයි. එයාට නමක් තියෙනවා. ඉබර කිවල ඔක්කු ඉබරකි ගමේ ජීවත් වුණ යතබෙ මිනරු කියන මගේ මහත්තයාව හොයාගන්න කියලා මම කියන්නේ. එයාට නමක් තියෙනවා.
ඒ කෝච්චි යන්නේ නම් ටෝකියෝට නේද කොතරසන්?
ඔව්.
පෙනුනේ යා යමක් කල්පනා කරනවා වගේ. අම්මා හොඳින් නේද?
තාත්තට කරදරයක් වෙලාද? අම්මට බොරු කියන්න. ඇයි අම්මා එහෙම කළේ?
මිනිකෝ
මිනෙකෝ මගේ දියදී අපේම ප්‍රිය දියදී
Ladies and gentlemen, shall we give a good round of applause as we unveil the first trailer of Minako today. And with that, we would like to make this a moment to recognize and pay tribute to our ambassador of Japan to Sri Lanka. And to pay the tribute, to give a token of appreciation, I would like to invite the chairman of ITN, Mr. Sudarshan Gunwardana, on stage.
これから在スリランカ日本大使館大使水越秀明様への記念品の贈呈です。よろしくお願いいたします。
And I invite His Excellency Ambassador of Japan to Sri Lanka to accept this token of appreciation from the Mahagedara of Television Networks of Sri Lanka, ITN. His Excellency Mizukoshi Hideaki. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a good round of applause, because this is a moment to treasure at the Independent Television Network of Sri Lanka. This is a token to mark the 70 years of friendship with Japan and Sri Lanka.
70年間の友好関係をもとにしてこの小さいプレゼントどうぞお願いいたします。
Thank you, Mr. Gunawardhan. And now I would like to invite His Excellency Ambassador of Japan to Sri Lanka, Mizukoshi Hideaki, to address the gathering.
続きまして在スリランカ日本大使館大使水越秀明様のスピーチです。よろしくお願いいたします。
「
Mr. Sudashana Gunawardana, Chairman, Independence Television Network, Mr. Sudat Rohana, former Chairman of the ITN, Professor Dilruksi Ratnayake, Head of Department of Modern Languages, University of Kelaniya, distinguished staff of ITN, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Ayuboan, Wanakam, Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. It is my great pleasure to attend this prestigious and memorable event, the launch of the Japanese television series Bloom entitled Mineko in Sri Lanka, which will be broadcast on the award-winning Sri Lankan channel Independent Television Network from Monday to Friday, starting on February 13th, 2023. This TV series is a production of NHK Television in Japan and supported by the Japan Foundation to be broadcast in Sri Lanka. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Sudashana Gunawardana, Chairman, Mr. WPAM Vijay Sinha, Director General, the dubbing artists, translators, ITN staff, and especially Mr. Sudat Rohana, former chairman of ITN, and Mr. Atura Ransiriral for their tireless efforts in bringing this drama to ITN and Sri Lankan audiences and making this milestone event a reality. As have been mentioned by previous speakers, last year marked the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relationship between Sri Lanka and Japan. And this new occasion of broadcasting the Japanese television series Mineko will further enhance the unity and cultural exchange between the two nations. Mineko is a family drama set in 1964, the year the first Tokyo Olympics was held. The 1960s was a period in which Japan has recovered from the destruction of World War II and started the rapid industrialization. A large number of young people moved from rural villages to big cities to work in factories, and lifestyle of Japanese have changed very rapidly. In this drama, the main character, Mineko, is a 17-year-old girl from a farming family. She loves farming and her village, but her father goes missing after leaving for construction work in Tokyo. And determined to find her father, Mineko travels to Tokyo with two childhood friends. There, she starts working in a factory producing transistor radios in Tokyo. So, while living in Tokyo, she experiences a new life, very different from the life, from her life in the village, which she loved. Audiences of this drama will find that Japan did not become rich and advanced country easily. The state, its status as economic superpower was not gained easily. They will find how much hardship ordinary people in Japan went through behind the so-called economic miracles. the relationship between Japan and Sri Lanka has never been stronger, with the promotion of the Japanese language in schools, increased job opportunities for Sri Lankans in Japan, cultural and religious exchanges and scholarship programs. This has led to a renewed appreciation and respect for Japanese culture in Sri Lanka, and I am confident that this television series will have a significant impact in further introducing Japanese culture and promoting Japanese language learning in Sri Lanka. Like previous speakers, I would also like to mention the beloved Japanese television series, Oshin, which was first broadcast many years ago and later dubbed into English and Tamil due to its popularity among the Sri Lankan community. This series provided a window into Japanese culture and lifestyle to the people in Sri Lanka and strengthening the bond between the two nations. However, I have a little bit mixed feeling when I hear from Sri Lankan people that Oshin was good, because it was broadcast almost 30 years ago, and we didn't have a comparable hit of Japanese teledrama after Oshin. But I am confident this time Mineko will have a similar, if not greater, impact and encourage the Sri Lankan audience to face the challenges and live their lives with a positive outlook in the time of this economic crisis. I would like to take a moment to introduce another Japanese series which is coming, Downtown Rocket, which is set to be aired by the ITN later this year, after the conclusion of Mineko. This drama, Downtown Rocket, promises to bring a fresh and unique story to viewers. It is a story of a small enterprise in downtown Tokyo, and which is being always pressured or bullied by big companies. But it explores innovation, creativity, and human spirit. The show's creators have carefully crafted a captivating narratives filled with memorable characters and thought-provoking storylines. I hope this next drama will also be a good encouragement for Sri Lankan people. In conclusion, I would like to thank everyone at ITN for their hard work in making this event a success. I hope that this television series will be loved, embraced by the Sri Lankan audience for years to come, and will further enhance cultural and people-to-people relationship between Japan and Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall we give a good round of applause to the address of His Excellency Mizukoshi Hideaki, the Ambassador of Japan to Sri Lanka. We are truly honored for your presence and your address today, sir.
在スリランカ日本大使館大使水越秀明様、どうもありがとうございました。
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to unveil the second trailer of Mineko.
昔スリランカで放送されたテレビドラマ「おしん」と同じように、今回も勤勉な少女ミネコの話、私たちにとって素晴らしい経験になると心から感じております。またスリランカ人の学生たちにとってもとても貴重な経験になるでしょう。そして次の話、ダウンタウンロケットもお持ちしております。では、ミネコちゃん、あなたの話を聞かせてください。
1964 ටෝකියෝ ඔලිම්පික් උළෙල පැවැත් වූ සමය පසුබිම් කරගත් මෙම ටෙලිනාට්‍ය ජපානයේ ග්‍රාමීය පෙදෙසක වෙසෙන මිනිකො නම් දැරියක් වටා නිර්මාණය වී තිබේ. ඉබ්‍රාකී ගමෙහි ඉපදුණු මිනිකොගේ පවුලේ සමාජිකයන් 5 දෙනෙක් විය. ඇගේ පියා ටෝකියෝ නුවරදී අතුරුදන්ව සිටි බැවින් ඇය ටෝකියෝ බලා පිටත් වන්නේ පියා සොයා ගැනීමේ අරමුණෙනි. ටෝකියෝවට පැමිණ රේඩියෝ කම්හලක රැකියාවක් කළ පසු තම පියාගේ ප්‍රියතම අවන්හල සොයා පැමිණ ඉන් පසුව ඇය තම ජීවිතය ගෙන යන ආකාරයත් ඇය ඔලිම්පික් සිහිනයක් කරා යන ආකාරයත් පිළිබඳව මෙම ටෙලිනාට්‍ය තුලින් පෙන්වයි. මෙහි ප්‍රධාන චරිතය වන මිනිකෝගේ චරිතය සඳහා කසුමි අරිමුරා නම් ජපන් නිලිය රංගනයෙන් දායක වෙයි. ස්වාධීන රූපවාහිනියේ විකාශය වීමට නියමිත සිංහලෙන් හැඬකව වූ මෙම ජපන් ටෙලිනාට්‍ය මිනිකෝ ලෙස පෙබරවාරි 13 වන සඳුදා සිට සිකුරාදා දක්වාම සෑම සතියේ දිනකම ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ප්‍රේක්ෂක ඔබට නැරඹිය හැකිය. Ladies and gentlemen, this Minako teledrama will be telecasted on 13th of February. There onwards from Monday to Friday, on all weekdays, you will be able to enjoy this teledrama. And the speciality of launching this on 13th of February is that the main character, Kasumi Arimura's birthday, falls on 13th of February. And it is the exact date ITN decided to release this show. Let's enjoy the trailer too.
කොහොමද?
කොහොමද කියලා අහන්නේ නේද? ඔලිම්පික් පන්දම් ධාවන තරගය
කොහොමද ඔකියුබර් කිවලත් රිලේ ධාවන තරගයක් තිබ්බොත් ඔලිම්පික් පන්දම් කරන්න බෑ කියලා දෙයක් නැහැ. ඉතින් අපි ඒක කරමු. ගම් හරහා දුවද්දී ගම්මුන්ට පුළුවන් ඔල්වරසන් දෙන්න.
මොකද්ද මේ ගිනිසිලුවක් ගැන කියන්නේ? ආ?
ටෝකියෝ ඔලිම්පික් ගිනිසිලුව මිටෝ හරහා යද්දී හිතුවා අපේ ඔකියුබරකි ගමෙත් ගමේ පවත්වන දෙයක් විදිහට අපිත් පන්දම් ධාවනයක් තියන්න ඕනි කියලා.
කවදාවත් හිතන්න එපා මේක හරියයි කියලා. ආයි නම් මේ වගේ මෝඩ යෝජනා උස්සන් එන්න එපා.
ඔය ඇති නවත්ත ගන්න.
කට වහනවා මිනිකෝ.
තාත්තා
ගෙදර දිනවා රටම දිනවන
අහස සමසිත ඔබ සතුයි.
හොඳයි යන්න
ස්තුතියි ඔකියුබරකි ගමට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. මම කවදාවත් ගම අමතක කරන්නේ නැහැ. කවදාවත් අමතක කරන්නේ නැහැ. ස්තුතියි. මෙන්න යන්න. ස්තුතියි.
තාත්තා ගැන හිත දුවනවා. තාත්තට මම හිතන දේ දැනෙනව නේද? තාත්තා මේ මිනකු පරදින්නේ නැහැ. දිනනවාමයි.
ආදරේ හැඩ සමබරයි
අලංකාරයි පිරිසිදුයි.
මිනකෝ දැනට ඔක්කොම සමාගම් වල රැකිය අවස්ථා ඉවරයි. සමාගම් එයාලගේ තීරණ අරගෙන ඉවරයි. ඒ වගේම මේ අවුරුද්දට අමතර බඳවා ගැනීම ගැන මට දැනගන්න ලැබුණෙත් නැහැ.
කරුණා කරලා අනේ මම ඕන දෙයක් කරන්නම් ඕන රස්සාවක්. ඒක මොකක් වුණත් කමක් නැහැ. උපරිමයෙන් මහන්සි වෙන්නම්. ඕනම දෙයක් මම කරන්නම්. ටෝකියෝ යන්නම ඕනේ කුරුතුමනි.
විහිළුවක් නෙමෙයි. ඔයා එහෙම කරන්න ඕනේ නෑ. ඔයා මගේ ළමයි අතරින් දක්ෂම ළමයෙක්. ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න. ඕනම රස්සාවක් කරන්න. ඔයා හොම කියනවනම් මම ඔයාට රස්සාවක් හොයලා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඕනම දෙයක් කරනවා කියලා කියන්න එපා.
මිනෙකෝ මගේ දියණී අපේම ප්‍රිය දියණී.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a good round of applause as we unveil the whole trailers of Mineko. And do not forget the date, 13th of February. Let's all sit with our families and start watching the new Japanese teledrama in town.
最後にインディペンダントテレビネットワークの総監督のアルナ・ウィジェイシンガ様からのお礼のスピーチです。ウィジェイシンガ様、よろしくお願いいたします。
As we have come to the closing of this ceremony, now I would like to invite the General Manager, ITN, Mr. Aruna Vijay Singha, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to everyone. His Excellency Mitsuyoshi Hideaki, Madam Suzuki Anna from Japanese Embassy, and Mrs. Professor Dirukshi Ratnayaka, and Chairman ITN, and my colleagues and all the invitees. I take this opportunity to thanks for the opportunity given to me to speak in this occasion, giving vote of thanks. First of all, let me thank His Excellency Mitsuyoshi Hideaki for being here with us today and sharing his valuable time at this occasion of introducing the Mineko, the Japanese teledrama, to Sri Lankan audience. I take this opportunity again thanks Second Secretary Ms. Suzuki Anna and the Professor Dirukshi Ratnayaka for their presence and being here with us today. And my thanks goes to Mr. Sudat Rohana, former chairman, who is instrumental in getting this one together with Mr. Atura Sansirilal. If not for his hard effort, this wouldn't have been a reality. Thank you again, sir. And I thank Mr. Atura Sansirilal, who is again with us here and also contributing being the dubbing work for us, and also his team and the singing team here to be here. Thank you very much, Mr. Atula. And I thank the Japanese Foundation for giving us opportunity free of charge to bring the famous Japanese teledrama to Sri Lanka, the Mineko. And it has been a great, valuable present to the people of Sri Lanka. And I thanks the Japan government and the JICA providing continuous support to independent television network and also the country of Sri Lanka. And most of our senior colleagues have been trained in Japan with the courtesy of JICA. Thank you very much, JICA and the government of Japan. And I thanks for you all to be here with us to grace this occasion and on the occasion of launching the Mineko teledrama in Sri Lanka. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Aruna Vijay Singha.
ウィジェイシンガ様、ありがとうございました。ただいまよりこの名誉あるイベントをここで終了いたします。皆様お忙しい中、ここに参加いただきまして誠にありがとうございました。
Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we thank all of you for being part of this ceremony, and I mark the end of the commemoration of 70th anniversary of Japan-Sri Lanka diplomatic relations at the Independent Television Network of Sri Lanka. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good day.